Look at the Poultney Blue Devils. They're a 5th and 6th grade mixture, and they'll be taking on the Christ the King 5th, 6th grade squad. And Poultney in the blue, Christ the King will be in their familiar gold uniforms. And Pat Lawhan will do the introductions now.
Number 10, Matt Vita.
It's going to be number 10, Matt Vita out there for Poultney.
Sam White.
And Sam White coming out, we're number 24. Brett Kelly, we're number 30 for Poultney as we get the introductions. Now the starters for Poultney.
Blue Devils. At guard, number 15, Sean Shepardson.
Sean Shepardson coming out. He'll be the starting guard, number 15.
Number 28, Jacob Cook.
Jacob Cook, number 28. You're getting the Poultney starters introduced by Pat Lawhan. Brandon Davenport coming out, number 32.
At center, number 42, Tyler Rice.
And Tyler Rice will be out. He'll wear number 42.
Number 48, Evan Jackson.
Evan Jackson will be the final starter out for Poultney. They'll be in their blue uniforms, the Blue Devils, and
Good luck, gentlemen.
they are coached by Ken Rice and Al Jackson.
Number 12, Bailey Plant.
Number 12 coming out will be a 5th grader, Bailey Plant, for Christ the King.
22, Kevin Elliott.
Number 22 coming out, Kevin Elliott, also a 5th grader.
Starting lineup for Christ the King. At forward, number 42, Nick Whitmore.
Now we'll get into the starters. Nick Wetmore coming out. He'll wear number 42.
Number 33, David Perry.
Number 33 will be David Perry coming out. This is the Christ the King squad.
Number 10, Travis Fish.
And Travis Fish now coming out, number 10. He's a 5th grader also.
Number 5, Jack Foley.
Yeah, number 5, they call him by his name of the trade, Jack Flash Foley, because he's so quick out there.
Patrick Petty.
And the last of the many, many talented O'Rourke players will be Patrick O'Rourke. Remember his brother Kevin and Brian and his sister Melanie, and all good basketball players, all good athletes. And you see Bill O'Rourke is the head coach, and he's been here quite a few times, and he's won the whole thing. His teams have. Good coach, awful good coach. And we'll have the opening tip-off from the Glodzik Tournament 2008 on Munger Vision as we come back up from the fade. But I just want to remind you real quick, you don't even need to watch Channel 15 on the television. You can go to the website, PEGTV.com, and watch the video now right on your computer. Keith Page, and we are set to go. 6-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. You can play any defense you want, man-to-man or zone. You can press all the time, 3-point shots in effect, and that's going to be Fish with the basketball. They'll give the ball off to O'Rourke. O'Rourke is the scorer. He's one of the main options, but Jack Foley can put it in there. Fish can shoot and score. Perry, very good option. So, you know, it's a very diversified Christ the King squad. One area that does hurt them is not a long bench, not a deep bench. If you get in foul trouble or got a foul called on number 32 of Poultney, it's going to be Brandon Davenport. He'll pick up the game's first foul, and the ball will just go side out to Christ the King. Jack Foley, number 5, will get set, and he'll quickly get the ball on the play to Patrick O'Rourke. So O'Rourke at the top circle will get the ball off to Foley. He'll put it on the floor. It's Davenport defensively right there for Poultney. Now O'Rourke with the touch. We're just underway into this first of 2 games on this tape tonight, and that'll be a shot put up, and we're going to foul called as Poultney came down with the rebound. It was number 48, Evan Jackson. And Perry will pick up the foul. Perry is one key opponent that they really can't lose here on this Christ the King squad. He represents their height out there. Him and Wetmore are the only players really of any height to speak of. And this will be Shepardson with the basketball. Sean Shepardson, number 15, will call the play out. He'll cross the midcourt stripe. They set a screen up high for him. You want to bring the ball back. 3-point shot, just off the mark. And that will be saved by Shepardson. He'll come to O'Rourke. He wants to push the ball. He'll split the fence. He'll go up and got it. That's O'Rourke's game right there. He likes to create off the dribble, create off the steals, use that great speed in the open court, and he'll get it 2-0 now. Christ the King with the lead. We played 1 minute of basketball here in this particular basketball game. There's a lot more basketball coming to you from the Hinchy Gym, the newly remodeled Hinchy Gym. New scoreboards, new hardwood floor, new paint jobs, new lights. It is beautiful here. It was a great place to come and watch a ball game before. Now it's even better. Davenport will be just off a smidging, and we have a push from behind called as Wetmore with a good box out. And the foul will be called on number 42, Tyler Rice of Poultney. Rice is going to put some pressure on in the back court. They're going to extend the defense here, and they set a screen with Fish, and then O'Rourke will come off from it, and he'll get the basketball. He has the court to work with, and there's the lob down inside. Wetmore with the catch, and boy, I tell you, that might have been partially tipped, but it's a good job of what looked to be an open look that turned into no point. So Poultney able to get back and really change things there. Winner of the tournament will move on. It's a single elimination. The team that loses is done for the night. Now it was blocked by Perry, up and no good. And Perry, jump ball. It's going to stay down and sit with Poultney. Good action on the boards right there. It'll be Davenport taking the ball out of bounds with 4:10 to go. Poultney down 2-0 to Christ the King. It's called Christ the King. That's going to be a foul on. Wetmore will pick it up. So both big guys, Wetmore and Perry, with a foul apiece for Christ the King. Each team with 2 fouls apiece. That's going to be a 3-point shot, and it's going to be a little long, and it'll come off on the weak side. It'll be chased down and controlled by Cook. Cook, a few dribbles, will come back and get it to Shepherdson, and Shepherdson will match up with O'Rourke. Actually, it's a 2-3 zone, and O'Rourke was on that side of the perimeter, and Fish will get the rebound, pick it up, and he can dribble, and he'll give the ball back to Pat O'Rourke. Patrick O'Rourke, front court. Patrick O'Rourke, big collision, and a foul called, and Rice will hit the deck. And that, blocking foul on Rice. Yeah, no shots on the floor prior to the shot, I believe was the call. Yeah, it's a possession foul, and the ball will go out on the baseline. Yeah, and they concur. And it'll be Christ the King basketball. It's 3 team fouls now on Poultney. Blue Devils in the blue uniforms. Christ the King in their very familiar gold uniforms. A little lob pass inside, and Perry will kiss it off the glass and in. Nice air under the ball, and Perry will make the grab and put it up. 4-0 Christ the King over Poultney. Shepherdson will, again, he's going to run the point when he's out there. He's got good size for a point guard. Handles the ball very well, as you can see right there. And boy, he backed down inside. That's a nice job of posting up O'Rourke. And O'Rourke with some type of injury. Yeah, neither of them stay in the game. Usually they stop the action, they let you come out, but I think he took a little bump down in the the area you don't want to get bumped in, and he's going to be okay. And he's got a 2-on-2 break right here, and he's going to take it all the way in off the back of the rim. No good. Ball will kick off to the side. Foley will come up with the rebound. I didn't even see him over there. Jack will come up with the rebound and give it back to O'Rourke. O'Rourke with a running one-hander, tried to bank it in and no good, and it'll come down in Shepherdson's hands, and Shepherdson again will wait, and the defense will retreat and pick up a half court, and 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 4-2. Christ the King with the lead, and Shepherdson thought about the 3 ball. One thing very evident, that Poultney's not going to be afraid to launch the ball from beyond the arc. And you can see the dribble by Davenport. He'll take a 3-point shot, and he tried to use the glass and almost got it to drop, and here comes O'Rourke. Cook getting back defensively, and O'Rourke will be fouled, and the shot almost went. So Cook will pick up the foul, and O'Rourke will be at the line shooting 2. That's going to be the 4th team foul, and that will bring White into the basketball game for Poultney. And actually, we've got a couple different subs. White will come in wearing number 24, and then number 30 is Brett Kelly. So Kelly and White will have to wait till the second shot to come in for the Blue Devils. And Patrick O'Rourke's first shot will be good. They'll make it a 5-2 ball game, and Davenport coming out along with Jackson. So O'Rourke on his second shot will be up and good. Got them both, makes it 6-2. Shepherdson needs somebody to take the ball out of bounds, and Cook is nominated, and Cook will just toss it in. Again, no pressure in the backcourt by Christ the King. Coached by Bill O'Rourke. And that's going to be Cook from the outside. Nope. Again, that was a shot called for from the bench area. Like I said, very evident early on that they're a 3-point shooting team. They just got to find their stroke right now. Foley, nope. And it comes down to Wetmore. He'll give it back, and it'll be fish, and then look at the good quick passing right there, and it ends up in O'Rourke's hands. He'll duck inside the defense, had the ball stripped away. Nice job inside by Poultney. Shepardson will up with the basketball. I'm not sure who got the hand on it for Poultney, but it was a good defensive play by the Blue Devils. Cook on the edge will take a few dribbles and hand the ball off on that side. Number 42, Rice. Rice put the ball on the floor, got double team, kicked it out to Cook. Cook will put it up and got it! That one went off and went in off the window and in, and they'll make it 6-5 now. And if they start hitting those three-point shots, Poultney, oh boy, that's going to pull that defense out away from the paint. Rourke will dump it down inside to Perry. He'll roll to the hole, and boy, he got to the edge of the paint and stopped and traveled. That's the kind of thing where they're young men. They got to realize he was right there at the hoop. Just put it up and in. And Bailey Plant coming in the basketball game for Christ the King. He'll wear number 12. He's one of the 5th graders. Like I said, it's called the Christ the King 6th grade squad, but they really have very, very low numbers. And they pull up a lot of their 5th graders, so I call it a 5th and 6th grade combination. O'Rourke, in a lot of traffic, trying to break free, will slow down. Numbers right there. He'll pull it back out and set up the offense now. 6-5 with a minute to go in the first quarter. Christ the King with the lead over Poultney. There's the old screen and roll, and Perry can't get the finish. O'Rourke will get the rebound, put it up, and I think they're going to count it. Yeah, O'Rourke will get the bucket. That's a nice offensive rebound and putback by Patrick O'Rourke. So O'Rourke, standing at the line, will get set, try to make a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here with the made 2-point shot and a free throw. And that stopped the clock with 53 seconds to go. It's also the 5th team foul on Poultney. And O'Rourke is 3 for 3 from the free throw line here in the first quarter of play. And Shepardson, again, has seen no pressure in the backcourt. And I'll be very surprised unless the game dictates it. The score dictates it. I don't think you'll see pressure in the backcourt from Christ the King. O'Rourke got the ball from Perry, and I'm not sure what that was. There they go, yeah. They had to call something because it was different. It was a travel, a palm, a carry, or a double dribble. And that's just one thing I really hate to see at any level, but especially at the 5th, 6th grade level. The coach for Poultney, and I don't know who's who are there, travel called, wanted the game called evenly and fairly, and I think the game has been, and that's what Keith Page was telling him. It is being called fairly, and then the assistant coaches aren't supposed to speak. It's supposed to be the head coach doing all the talking, and then the assistant coach weighed in on a subject about some of the dribbling, and that's just not good. That's not a good example to set for the players on the floor, and it just makes you look foolish at being a grown-up arguing over it. If it was blatant, I could see it really, but I haven't seen any change in the calls. They've all been travels and 3 seconds and double dribbles, and it's been very straight up officiating. Good job by the officials. 10 seconds to go, and that's going to be a turnover. And O'Rourke will look at the clock, down to 6 seconds, 5 seconds. He'll go down along the baseline to Bailey Plant, and rebound up, and it's going to count at the buzzer. And Christ the King will have an 11-5 lead over Poultney at the end of 1 quarter play. That was a pretty good quarter for both sides. See the lady taking the drink of water? Well, I hope it's water. That's Lisa Fish. She told me the other night she couldn't take her eyes off me. and I know she's like, yeah. And I work with her husband Mike and her son's Travis out there, but she was only joking around, but I just wanted to put her on TV. I don't have many women watch my sports and say they can't take their eyes off me doing the game. So that was a first for me, but I just wanted to share the moment. It's the only time it'll happen, so. Oh, so back to the ball game now. We'll have Shepardson bring the ball up, and again, he did a nice job running the point for Poultney. They're looking, and again, that's incorporated in their offense, and they've got one of those to drop, and if they can just get hot from the outside, that will really change a lot of the complexion of the ball game. That's O'Rourke to the hole, no good. Rebound up by Bailey Plant, and got it! Bailey Plant with a 30-foot shot, straight up and straight back down through the hole. And that'll make it a 13-5 ball game. Yeah, they're going to drive to the hole, put the shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound will come down. It'll be Perry with the basketball. And that's the lob down to Bailey Plant. Got down the floor, let the defense go by, man. Off the glass a little bit too hard. Rebound will come down to Poultney. That was Davenport. Ball will pop free and it'll be taken out there by Shepherdson. Shepherdson will slow it down at the logo at midcourt because he knew the numbers weren't there. And you got a lot of traffic. You want to turn the ball over. Very smart looking ball player out there, Shepherdson is. Look at that, behind the back. Below the free throw line, he'll kick it out. Davenport being guarded by Foley will put it up, and no. And it'll come off a few different hands into O'Rourke's possession. He'll take it up and got a blocking foul called. 2 shots coming up. And boy, that was a hard hit. Cook will take the blocking foul, and he came up a little injured. And yeah, they're going to tend to Cook. I think they called a timeout also. And that happens with 4:29 to go in the second quarter. 13-5, Christ the King with the lead. Now Cook stayed on the bench, but he appears to be okay. Just probably need to kind of compose himself there. That was quite a shot he took, and there'll be O'Rourke at the line with 4:29 to go in the second quarter. And it'll be the first free throw missed by O'Rourke here in the basketball game. Stays 13-5. That's also the 6th team foul on Poultney. O'Rourke will miss them both in the rebound. Perry had it, lost it, jump ball called, and the arrow is going to favor Christ the King. So they'll have it out on the baseline on their offensive end, and Wetmore's got to get back in the ball game. He's running down the other end. There he comes. He just realized that his team's offensively got the basketball. Yeah, you can't walk on the baseline like that unless instructed by the official in certain conditions, and that didn't meet the criteria, and that'll be a travel call. And Davenport will take the ball out of bounds. He's going to have Shepherdson in the backcourt. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened here, but the official's going to let him restart it up and do it again. And Christ the King will pull out. Actually, Bill said, Coach O'Rourke said to Patrick, his son, pull back, Pat. And Dave, if you've never coached your son or your daughter in a sport, it's a whole different dynamics. That was a good offensive move. O'Rourke will pick up the foul. Shepherdson will head to the line, and it's going to be 2 shots. That is the 3rd team foul, which is irrelevant right now because he was fouled in the act of shooting. So he will go to the line, and boy, they need some points right here from the free throw line. They've had a little trouble hitting from the field consistently. So it's, it becomes very imperative here that they hit from the free throw line. If that's going to be how they generate offense right now until they kind of level off. And that'll be just a little bit off the mark. He'll get a second chance here. And 13-5, Christ the King with the lead. Nope, that's going to be no good. White with the rebound. White got the offensive rebound. This is a 3-ball by Shepherdson. It'll rim out on him. Shepherdson again will get the basketball. He'll turn to the hole, up underneath. What a creative move, and didn't get the shot to drop, and then we have a foul called. I think Shepherdson got the foul. Yeah. And it should be the 1-and-1. Yeah, that's the 7th team foul on Poultney. And I think it's going to be Perry. Yeah, they had to figure out who was taking the shots, and I believe it's going to be Dave Perry, number 33. Or as his teammates refer to him as Fridge, as in Fridge Perry, the former Chicago Bears basketball player. They do that, not me. I don't know why they call him Fridge. Nope, he tried to use the glass. Look how quick Shepherdson got to the rebound. So with 4 minutes straight up to go here in the second quarter of play, Poultney looking to put together a little run here offensively. That's Davenport to set the screen. That's Foley on him defensively. They'll come off to Kelly. He'll crank it up, and no. But you could see he was right on line, just left it a little bit short. And then Wetmore will tie up Shepherdson, and it'll become Poultney basketball. Yeah, it'll be Blue basketball to have it on the baseline. Davenport will head down. He'll take it out of play for the Blue Devils. And Vida coming in, number 10 for Poultney. And actually, he'll take Davenport's spot, and he'll bring the ball into play. They'll get it to White, a little lob and pass. Shepherdson will drive below the free throw line, give it back to Kelly, and he held up the shot this time. Fish jumped out on defensively. O'Rourke almost got the steal. Shepherdson will kick the ball back on his side to Vida. Actually, Pat pronounced it Vida, so I'll go with Vida. And Bailey Plant getting set to come in for a Christ the King, and that's going to be just a little bit off the mark. Shepherdson had it, lost it. O'Rourke will trip over one of the Poultney players on the floor. Foley will get the basketball, and Foley up, and no! Set on the rim, and a rebound will be taken out by the Poultney Blue Devils. 3:10 to go in the second quarter, and Poultney down just 8 points. There's been a kind of a grinded out style of game here. When Shepard's trying to work off the Kelly screen, will just send the ball down along the baseline. You see the double team, and yeah, Shepardson, boy, he's in a lot of gold jerseys around. Mathematically, somebody had to be open. There were 3 Clarissa King players guarding 1 man, and that's going to be stolen. O'Rourke just read it, came up top, and he will go for the layup and convert. And I'll make it 15-5, a 10-point lead now. Cook off the bench for Poultney. He'll be checking back into the basketball game. And that's good to see. Remember, he was shaken up a little bit on that collision with O'Rourke, and it seems like Cook's going to be all right. Shepardson, again, waiting for some motion in his offense down there. White up, White. Nope, I think that's going to be out of play. Yeah, I hit the flat post there, the support that holds up the backboard, and that's out of play. So with 2:10 to go, Cook now enters the ball game in the second quarter for Poultney. You see he will defend the inbounds pass. Foley will take the ball out of bounds. Fish set a little screen for O'Rourke. O'Rourke open. He had Bailey Plant wide open. Gets him the ball now. Plant will duck inside. Little jump hook shot, no good. And then the ball ripped out there by Shepardson. Tell you what, Shepardson runs the point well, handles the ball well, but he can get inside and be physical. That was a good rebound and a lot of traffic by Shepardson. 3 ball, nope, front rimmed it, long rebound, O'Rourke, and boy, everybody heading to the sideline, and see Greg Grenier there making the grab. He officiated the other day here, and he's also a coach. I know he's at the middle school, I just can't remember if it's 7th or 8th grade. O'Rourke, the Plant all alone, up and nope, mishandled the pass, and O'Rourke will put it up and in. 17-5 now, Poultney down by 12. That's the largest deficit of the ball game to this point with 1.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. You're watching the Glodzik tournament 2008 on Munger Vision. Keeping the dribble alive. That's the other thing Shepardson does very well. You know, you see a lot of, at any age level, from varsity high school to the 5th level here, where they don't keep the dribble alive, and tell you what, Shepardson does that very well. O'Rourke over the top. There's the catch by Bailey Plant. He'll back up, and that might have been partially blocked by number 42, Rice. Again, Poultney's had some opportunities on stops like that to get points. All the way up underneath. Oh, what a great move. He didn't get the finish, but that was a great move. O'Rourke leading the break. O'Rourke in the front court, pulls up, no. Rebound off the back of the iron, comes down to Shepardson. 45 seconds left. Rice will get there, up, and got it. That was good court awareness. No, that Rice was down there and open, and Foley with the basketball wants to give it back to O'Rourke. 17-7. Poultney's cut the lead to 10. O'Rourke, oh, nice play. Drew the defender and brought it back to Perry. Both defenders went to O'Rourke. The guy that was guarding Perry went to O'Rourke, and O'Rourke just swung it out to Perry. 19-7, and this could be the final sequence of shots here offensively for Poultney as we're down to 12 seconds, and looks like they're going to hold for one more shot. Shepardson, clock down to 8. We'll bring it back. Kelly for 3. No. Rebound Perry. He wants to outlet the basketball. Shepardson fouled with 1/10 of a second. Nice job by Shepardson hanging around, kind of undetected back there. Made the steal, put the shot up, and got fouled. And he'll get 2 shots, and this is big with 1/10 of a second. And Poultney's going to call a timeout with 1/10 of a second going. Down 19-7, 30-second timeout taken. And they're at the free throw line. So real quickly for Christ the King, I'll tell you they have number 3, Pat O'Rourke on their roster. Jack Foley's 5, Travis Fish is 10, Bailey Plant 12, Kevin Elliott 22, Cody Nullback 23, 33 David Perry, and Nick Wetmore, number 42. And again, just to bring you up to speed on Channel 15, our website is www.pegtv.com. Not only can you get information on scheduling and disc duplication there, but you can also, they have this new thing. I'm not a techie guy, computer guy, but I can tell you that you can click on something there that will let you watch programs and sporting events right on your computer. So you don't have to even have the cable TV anymore. I'm not sure why they call timeout with 1/10 of a second. Thinking they were down, that they might want to save those timeouts for the second half, but maybe it's just kind of like to settle down the shooters, because points are very important here. So Shepardson for 2 free throws, the first of 2. Just a little bit off. He'll get another chance here. This shot will be up and no. O'Rourke with the ball, and that's going to be the quarter. We're at the half, 19-7, Christ the King with the lead over Poultney as Christ the King trying to go deeper into the tournament in 2008. Foley will get the ball in play. We see the teams have switched ends of the floor. This is O'Rourke with the basketball. He wants to bring it back, and that's well defended. Here comes Shepherdson on the break for Poultney, lining it up, and can't quite get the finish. Perry will get the rebound. He'll give it back to O'Rourke, and he'll start things off the other way. So in action here to start the third quarter. O'Rourke to the left side, up and in. See him switch hands. A beautiful little touch on the wrist snap there, and he'll make it 21-7, a 14-point lead for Christ the King. The winner will move on and go deeper into the Glodzik Tournament 2008. We'll have the post-game show where they bring out Ann Glodzik Higgins, and also usually it's Beth with her, but that's her daughter Bethany Glodzik, but also Brian. I haven't seen Brian tonight, but he might be hanging around, Brian Glodzik, and he'll hand out the post-game awards. You have a player of the game from each side selected, and also the team that gets defeated will go out and get their consolation gifts, and we're down to 5:10 to go in the third quarter playing Poultney. And then they start to find some offense here as they're down by 14 points. Shepherdson with Foley on the switch, and a nice crossover and got a foul down inside. Yeah, and I believe Wetmore will pick up the foul. No, that's going to be O'Rourke. Yeah, so O'Rourke will pick up the foul. Now then Shepherdson's the line, and he'll be shooting a couple here as he was fouled in the act of shooting. It's the first team foul in the second half, and I believe that's only 2 fouls on O'Rourke, but I could be wrong there. Coach O'Rourke looks pretty calm, so I think it's only 2 on Patrick. And that'll be off the mark. Shepherdson struggling a little bit from the free throw line tonight. And this shot will be up, and no. We'll come down to Jackson. Well, he's trying to get it up, and then he had a lot of gold jerseys around him, and he was just trying anything he could do to. Again, that's one of those math problems. When you got 4 gold jerseys guarding you, somebody's going to be open in a blue jersey somewhere, and that's going to be a travel. O'Rourke will travel. Yep. So Poultney with an opening few moments here of this third quarter has had a couple opportunities to close the gap on turnovers and stops, and they got to take advantage of that. Down by 14 points right now. I mean, it's simple math. They have scored 7 points in total that are down by 14, so they got to get it going here. That's going to be Shepherdson with a weak side rebound off the missed 3-point shot, and he'll back it up, pull it back out, and it's going to be Cook. And will he get the bounce? No. Rebound Jackson, and Perry will get tied up, and it's going to stay down instant with Poultney. So Perry and Jackson on the boards did a nice job right there, both wrestling for the basketball. That's Foley, number 5, trying to bother the inbounds pass. Shepherdson is going to put it up, and nope. That will go through the arms to Rice. Went right through the arms of one of the Christ King players to Rice. Shepherdson will move, baseline, take contact, and the ball will pop free, and it'll be pushed forward by O'Rourke. And now he's going to be up against Cook. He'll get the shot away, and good. So smart. What he did there was push the ball forward to himself, away from the crowd of people. It goes to 23-7 now. Christ King up by 16. You see the crossover. There's the screen set by Cook. Shepherdson had a little problem handling the basketball. He'll pick it up, and that's Davenport with the touch, and everything on the perimeter right now for Poultney. Yeah, they got 4 people on the arc and nobody down inside, and that shot's going to be off the mark. Rebound up. Got it. Rice, I believe, number 42, Tyler Rice with the bucket. That's Jack Foley with the catch, and the toss is over the top of Fish's head. It'll be grabbed by Poultney. Oh, what a bad break. They lost it out of bounds. Just a bad break right there as it went out from Rice's hands out of bounds. Bailey Plant will come in. He'll replace Perry, number 33, for Christ the King, and it'll be O'Rourke taking the ball out of bounds down in that far corner. The beautiful Hinchy Jim. Foley with the catch. We'll give it right back to O'Rourke. So I tell you, I had O'Rourke and Plant in the same area, and they collided with each other, and this is going to be Davenport with the crossover and a foul, and almost got the basket. And I believe it's going to be on Fish, number 10. Yeah, Travis Fish will pick up his first personal foul, and that will send Davenport to the line. And that's going to be 2 shots. It's the second team foul, first foul on Fish. And White, number 24, at the scores table, getting set to check in for Poultney on the second shot. And unless he's coming in for the shooter, and he is, he's coming in for the shooter. Okay. So Elliott will come in, number 22 for Christ the King, and he will replace Wetmore. So Kevin Elliott, number 22, into the ball game. And nope, that'll be no good, and it'll be tipped in the hands of O'Rourke. There's the ball up ahead to Foley, and Foley wants the baseline. He'll take the baseline, and oh my goodness, that was beautiful by Foley. Jack Foley never ceases to amaze me and entertain me when I watch him play basketball. 25-9, and you know, and I don't know if it's 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, he had an appendectomy. He had his appendix out. And look at the guy out there. He's in the crowd banging bodies, puts that up short, saves the ball back to O'Rourke. This is all without any appendix now. This is how good he's playing. That foul will be on Cook, and that's going to send O'Rourke to the line, where he's 3 for 5 tonight from the free throw line. As they pick up a little bit of debris off the court. I think that's an extra charge by the refs doing that. And so White and Kelly at the scores table for Poultney. They'll check in now. White will wear 24, Kelly will wear number 30 for the Poultney Blue Devils, as Cook and Davenport will sit down. So O'Rourke at 50% on the night from the free throw line will get all set to put one up here in a 25-9 game. Gets that one, 26-9. The ball will be taken out of bounds. Shepherdson needing somebody, and it'll be Kelly that'll come back, and he'll take and bring the ball into play to Shepherdson. Again, I have seen bigger leads go away. It's just they kind of got to get kick-started right now and get some offense going. They got to put together a good 2 or 3 basket run here. There's the screen, there's the penetration, there's the pivot, there's the spin. They'll give it off to White, up and no. Rebound was kept alive momentarily, but it'll be picked up by O'Rourke, and that's going to be a foul on Shepherdson. Yeah, he was moving his feet, sliding all over, and there'll be a blocking foul called. And that's going to be the 3rd team foul. Yeah, and they need the basketball. There they go. And Foley will be right in front of the Poultney bench. We'll get into O'Rourke, and well, that's a good matchup right there, O'Rourke and Shepherdson. The Plant, yeah, that's Plant. He got literally planted down along the in the paint, and that's a lane violation, 3-second call. The first lane violation of the evening, called on either side. As we're down to 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, 26-9, Christ the King with the lead. That's White with the ball, and he looked, and decided to give it back to Shepherdson. He'll go all the way across court to Rice. He'll drive baseline. That was taken away defensively by Elliott down there. That shot will be up, and good! 3-pointer for Kelly. Now they'll go to the press after the made basket, and Shepherdson with the foul. Yeah, he reached out and grabbed him. Yeah. And I've lost track, but I think he's got to be near 4 fouls right now. Foley to O'Rourke. Again, they just set that little screen for him back there, and it gives him all the daylight he wants. Up and got it. Bailey Plant with the bucket. Again, knows how to use his body to get down inside and get a little leverage on the defensive player, and it goes 28-12 now. Christ the King with a 16-point lead with just 1:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. White with the catch, turns, shoots over the top of Foley, a little bit strong. The ball will be kicked out, and it'll be out of bounds, stays with Poultney. Yeah, and they need somebody to take the ball out of bounds for Poultney, and Rice will do it, number 42. So Rice will get in position and take the ball out of bounds. Trying to post up, they'll kick it out, and talk about getting camped out in the paint. They never called a 3-second call right there, and O'Rourke made the pass to himself. They let that slide, and O'Rourke into the front court will go between circles. That's going to be Kelly on him defensively. O'Rourke. Yeah, see him wait for the screen to develop, kicks the ball back, fish up, and no, nice shot though. I like to see him take more shots, and boy, a lot of contact down inside. I'm not sure who's going to the line. And it's going to be Travis. So Travis Fish will head to the line for Christ the King. And it's an area he's been working on is, well, not only free throws, but perimeter shots. He likes to drive to the hole and make the layups, but he's got to develop that middle range jump shot. That was off a little bit. I'm watching his mom and dad over there shake their head. Oh. He'll do much better on this one. I got a good feeling. Well, you see, at the rim, he's sinking too much, actually. You just got to catch the ball from the ref, take a deep breath, take a few dribbles and shoot. Because once you get thinking, you should do to public access then, because then you lose all everything. So, 37 seconds to go, and it's going to be Christ King basketball. And that's 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. There's a lob down inside, the shot up, and no. Rebound will be taken out by White to Shepherds in 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. There's a long pass front court. Rice up and got it. That cuts the lead in half, 28-14. Almost a steal by Kelly. Here comes O'Rourke. O'Rourke will pull inside. Nice body control. Got the ball off to Elliott. The fish to the hole. No. Rebound Bailey will put it on the floor, go up and foul. And I believe Rice got him on the arm, number 42. Yeah, 42 with the foul, and now send Bailey Plant to the free throw line with 9.2 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And Christ King up by 14. That's the 5th team foul on Poultney. You see the difference in forms right there? Now, he did miss the shot, but he coils. He uses his legs to shoot the free throws, and the coil, people don't realize, is a very important part of the free throw shot. He'll coil, release, and he missed them both, but he had it online. He had the power to get the shot up there. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. It's going to be tight here. It'll count if it goes. No, and at the buzzer, it'll bounce off the rim, and we'll have a 28-14 Christ the King lead heading into the fourth quarter of play from the Glodzik tournament. Now, so Foley will take the ball out of bounds for Christ the King as we get underway here in the fourth quarter, and we get it right into O'Rourke. Oh, O'Rourke up, and then see how he turned away from Shepherdson? Great body control and kissed it off the glass, and then 30-14 is Christ the King looking to, again, will advance. Whoever wins here will advance into the tournament deeper. And Rice, nope, had a good look. Shepherdson with the rebound will go up and got it. Shepherdson with the bucket for Poultney. That's going to be O'Rourke with the lob down to Plant. He'll let the defender fly by off the glass and got it. Great patience by Bailey Plant right there, and great awareness of what was coming from behind. Let the defender just go flying by him and then just gently put it off the glass. The whole key to it was his composure. He just kept his composure. 32-16 now. Christ the King with the lead. And oh, they thought about Kelly looking for another three ball. Nope, almost had it. Good box out by Perry. And then Shepherdson with the steal. And he'll give it off to Rice. He'll put it up for a three-pointer. Nope. And the rebound will go off from Perry's hands to Shepherdson. He'll dribble and he'll kick it out to Rice. Kelly, that's going to be a two-point shot right there because he was on the line. And he'll miss the shot. And here comes O'Rourke with a 2-on-2. Oh, look at him duck around. Missed the shot, but he got around Vita out there, and that's going to be Plant in the paint. And Shepherdson just took it away. And Shepherdson going for the layup. No. And O'Rourke will have the basketball into the front court to the free throw line. We'll dump it down to Plant. He'll set it up, and oh, he just missed it. Great setup and just didn't get the finish. Kevin Elliott, 22, coming in the basketball game for Christ the King. He'll replace David Perry. And there'll be no pressure in the backcourt applied by Christ the King with 4:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Christ the King up by 16 right now, 32-16. Why not? He just off the mark. Foley with a rebound, and Jack Foley will put it on the floor, get to an open spot, and find O'Rourke. O'Rourke up, O'Rourke, nope. Good defense that time by Shepherdson. He'll look around and see the floor clear in front of him. Now O'Rourke will glide over and just put a little pressure on him, let him know that he's there. And we got a foul. I think it's on O'Rourke. So that's at least 3 on O'Rourke now. That's the third team foul, and Kelly will take the ball out of bounds for Poultney. They're going to, well, I'm not sure. That wasn't a stack and it wasn't a box. Shepherdson. Looking to work the ball inside. Does. Nice job by Shepard. So now they'll go to the press. Foley will get the ball and bounce to O'Rourke. O'Rourke across the timeline, past the free throw line, up, and boy, no whistle on that contact, and they let it slide. That ball will go up ahead. The shot. Got it! That was Vita, number 10, and that's going to be a steal by Kelly, and he can dribble, but he'll bring the ball back to Shepherdson. Up, and yes, he got it. 10-point game with 3:10 to go. I told you I've seen bigger leads disappear, and it's just 32-22 now. To Elliott, to the bucket, got it, Kevin Elliott. That'll kind of slow down the comeback by Poultney. Goes to 34-22. Yeah, there's 2:53 to go. They got to get a little more sense of urgency offensively here. There's the screen. Shepherdson fires. Nope. Rebound. Poultney's got it, and there's a lot of traffic, and whoa, Travis Fish took a shot. I think he's going to get the foul, too. Yep. That was an accidental foul. That was just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Evan Jackson at the line. Fish, a tough guy. He'll get up and he'll be mad at himself for that. See him wiggling his hand too. I don't know if he wrapped his funny bone and he got that tingling sensation. Jackson will be off the mark with the first shot. And they'll bring Wetmore in for Elliott for Christ the King. And that will bring the clock down to 2:41 to go. Nobody in the bonus situation yet. 5 fouls on Poultney, team fouls, and 14 fouls on Christ the King. Shepherdson up, and oh boy, they needed that finish. Here comes O'Rourke, and again, slowing it down now, getting control of the ball. We'll give it off to Foley. Foley will go back to O'Rourke. Boy, those two have worked together so well for so long together, Foley and O'Rourke. Kelly got the steal and got the foul.
3-0 blue and a push.
Yeah. And that will be, I'm waiting to see because it's not, what the official's asking the head of the tournament to do is address the fans because they're being very unruly on that side of the court. Well, actually, Pat. Hey, Pat, why don't you just use a PA and make an announcement about it? Sheriff Lahan will take care of stuff. Oh, look at O'Rourke. Yeah, that's right. You tell him my name's Mark Kadir. So that basket was good. 36-22. And oh, nice hustle going to the floor to get the basketball. And up and nope, still alive. Shepherdson up and nope. One more time, he'll go up. Jackson, oh, just missed it. And it's going to be again, Vita will get the basketball. He'll go down to Shepherdson. He'll back himself in against Wetmore. Wants to give it off on this side to Jackson. He'll come to Kelly. Kelly, oh, just off the mark, and he'll be taken down by Foley. Foley to O'Rourke. Up ahead to Plant. Plant will get the ball under control. He's well in bounds. He'll throw it back, and it'll be stolen away by Kelly. Foley will reach out and make the steal. Chad Foley is so much fun to watch, number 5. And that'll go through the hands of Plant out of bounds. 1:27 to go in the basketball game. And we got a Poultney timeout taken. So yeah, we'll have 1:27 to go. We'll reset the game for real quick. It's 36-22, Poultney trailing by 14. And there's 16 fouls on Poultney, 4 on the Crusaders. And yeah, it's a good time to read the Christ the King roster to you. They have number 3, Pat O'Rourke, out there. And number 5 is Jack Foley. 10 is Travis Fish. Bailey Plant is number 12. Kevin Elliott wears 22. Cody Nallback is 23. I haven't seen Cody tonight, though. He must be ill. David Perry, 33. Nick Wetmore is 42. And Bill O'Rourke, the head coach. And see the ball boy. And see Mark Kadir handling the crowd situation there, and he's being very diplomatic. See him? He's easing the tension of the crowd with his great sense of humor. Mark does a very good job. Does a much better job than I ever could do in that position. Plus, he's a big, strong guy, and that gives him a big advantage, too. So the ball will be taken out of bounds by Cook and Poultney. He'll have Shepherd's number 15 in the back court, and the clock will start as we wind it down now in this first game. Coming up next, you will watch the Rutland Rec Bulls taking on Shrewsbury. What should be an interesting ball game. 1:15 to go in the basketball game, and Patrick O'Rourke will get the ball up to Foley. Again, stay tuned. We'll have the players of the games for this game announced by Pat Lahan. It's going to be O'Rourke to Plant, back to O'Rourke. They're going to run a little motion up top and let some of that clock tick away. And Cook came out to contest, and Foley will twist around. He might travel. Yet Jack got the travel, and that'll bring Kevin Elliott in. And Elliott's going to come in for Fish for Christ the King. And that will happen with just 50 seconds to go in the basketball game. And it's looking more and more like Christ the King will advance. And that's going to be off the front of the rim. Will come down to Rice. He'll step inside. Got it. Oh, that's a great shot by Rice. Foley will get the ball in bounds. It's 36-24, 33 seconds to go in the ball game. O'Rourke will cross over. Get it to Foley, and Foley will bring it back around. Again, it's just running motion, running clock, 22 seconds. Nobody comes out to play him. They don't have to start the 5 count. He can stand there and dribble for another 17 seconds. Now Rice will come out. There's a screen set by Plant, and they'll give the ball back up to O'Rourke. 12 seconds to go in the basketball game, 36-24, and Cook will knock the ball away from O'Rourke, and that was tipped. That's why there was no backcourt call. And Shepherdson comes up. Elliott will put it up, and no. Ball tipped around. Elliott up and got it at the buzzer. Elliott will get it. It'll be 38-24. Christ the King with the win over Poultney. So congratulations to Christ the King. A very nice effort by Poultney. Again, we will take a look here at the Poultney squad in the blue uniforms. They had a win on the first day of the tournament. That's how they advanced to this point. Christ the King got here by a forfeit. Manchester didn't show up, and Christ King will win and move on. So we'll have, it's Beth and Ann, Beth-Glodzik on my left, and Glodzik-Higgins on the right, and they have the consolation gifts for the teams that lose, and they also have the Player of the Game awards out there.
We'll have Poultney go out and get the consolation for Bethany Glodzik and Ann Higgins. Go ahead, Poultney. Go ahead out and get your award, and we'll have the Player of the Game after this.
Yeah, so the Poultney squad going out, and again, they did a nice job. They had some good-looking ball players out there, and they were a little persistent from the three-point line, and they were cold from the three-point line early on, and they kind of got behind offensively, that on the scoreboard that way, and they did a good job though sticking in the ball game and playing tough right to the end. They lose at 38-24. It was a very, very well officiated contest, and now we'll have the players of the game selected and announced. And I'll just wait for Mr. Lawhan to come on out. And then you're looking at Beth Glodzik and Ann Higgins.
Okay, the Player of the Game for Poultney, number 24, Sam White.
Sam White, Player of the Game for Poultney. And he'll go and shake everybody's hands. All right, it's good to see.
Good job. How about a round of applause for Poultney? Thank you very much.
That's a Sam White, the Player of the Game for Poultney.
Back here next year. Now, the Player of the Game for Christ the King, who moves on. Number 5, Jack Flash Foley.
It'll be Jack Foley will be Player of the Game for Christ the King. So stay tuned. We'll have the Rutland Rec Bulls squad taking on Shrewsbury in the next contest.
We've got a little intermission. Shrewsbury Home School.
You're looking at the Bulls right there in the red uniforms. Mike Brushoa and Paul Clipper, the head coaches. I should say like Beth Brochu It's Brochu, I know that.
Number 43, Jonathan Nikito.
Yeah, they're sending out Shrewsbury now. That's who they'll be taking on. We saw Shrewsbury the other night win here at the Glodzik tournament on PEGTV.
He's been playing with the team, and he's a younger lad, and he deserves to be mentioned too. Congratulations.
Now we get the PA announcement from Pat Lahan.
Ben Upton. Number 35.
Ben Upton coming out now, number 41.
Kimball.
Quinn Kimball, 35, will be the next Shrewsbury
Number 34.
player introduced. Chris Brown, number 34. Should mention the head coach is Carrie Portzer, and she played all of her bench the other night as she defeated Christ the King 5th grade. Coming out now will be number 31. That'll be Griffin Day.
At guard, number 21, Tanner Stewart.
And Tanner Stewart, the point guard for Shrewsbury, as they get the starting lineup now introduced.
At guard, number 33, Cole Baker.
And the player of the game from the previous game against Christ the King 5th grade, Cole Bankert out there, number 33.
54, Keon Hutvader.
And Keon Hutvader coming out, number 54.
Jonas Hamilton.
And 55 will be Jonas Hamilton. And the big guy coming up next, 00, Matt Portzer. And yeah, he is a tough guy to stop on the boards, and that'll be one of the tasks at hand for the Bulls. So that's your Shrewsbury squad right there. So they'll take on the Rutland Rec Bulls, coached by Mike Brochu and Paul Clifford. And so come out with number 5, Sam Drake. Number 10 coming out will be Tristan Glitman.
Number 11, Peter Viz. Number 21, Jacob Nichols.
And 21, Jacob Nichols will come out now. If you're watching the Bulls get introduced. And Ian Riley coming out, number 31 for the Bulls.
Starting lineup
Now we'll get to the starting lineup.
for the Bulls. At forward, number 12, Josh White.
Josh White coming out. He was a player of the game from a previous ball game.
Number 23, Brandon Van Gilder.
Brandon Van Gilder will wear number 23. He will come out. That's the second of 5 starters.
Zach Lanzillo.
Zach Lanzillo coming out, number 32 for the Bulls.
Sam Bruchot.
And Sam Bruchot coming out. Brochu, there he goes, he gets it right. So Sam Brochu coming out.
Guard, T.J. Clifford.
And TJ Clifford will be the final piece of the puzzle here. That'll be the starting 5 for the Bulls.
We're all set. Let's get it on.
And it's time to play ball here at the Glodzik Tournament 2008 on Munger Vision. Kind of toss it up, that was cool. We'll do it again. And that's controlled by Portzer, and it'll be in the backcourt. And Shrewsbury will have the touch, and we'll get things underway here now in the Glodzik Tournament 2008. Shrewsbury. There, I gotta get the iris opened up. It happens. I get as much pregame jitters as the kids do. I get so excited about this stuff. Shrewsbury will turn the ball over. We'll have a jump ball called, and it'll be Bulls basketball. And a lot of keys to this. First thing you think about is turnovers, and then controlling the boards, and we'll have the ball taken out of bounds as the 5 count will start, and it'll be Lanzillo will bring it in. This will be Brochu with the basketball, and Brochu will break the timeline and get it down to Clifford. Clifford wants the baseline, made the ball fake, goes baseline, glides up and gets it. And so Clifford will get the first 2 points of the basketball game for the Bulls. They'll be up 2-0. That's from the outside. It's a 2-point shot, and it's going to be Portzer with the save. No, he got the ball but couldn't swing it back in bounds, and it'll fly out of bounds now. We'll have the Bulls with the basketball, and that's going to be 23, Van Gilder. And he'll go to White with the basketball. to Brochu, who called for it, and he'll stop at the arc. He wants to whip the ball across court, up and too hard off the glass. Rebound will be taken over by the Bulls. They'll put the shot back up. It'll be off the rim, kick to the outside, and Bankert wants to lay it out for Stewart, and the ball taken away by White. And Brochu now will settle things down. As you can expect the opening moments of a ball game like this with 5th and 6th graders out there to be a little jittery, and they got to settle down. White, I believe it's going to stay, it's going to go Shrewsbury. Went out from White's hands out of bounds. And so with 1:05 have been played here in this opening quarter of play, it's just 2-0 the Rutland Rec Bulls in the red uniforms with the lead. And that's Vader with the basketball, and he'll just toss over the top. And they're waiting to play toss and catch. I'm sorry, that's not Vader, that's Hamilton, number 55. I got my 50s mixed up. Shrewsbury right now on the perimeter, and it's going to be interesting to see how they will play defense against Portster 0-0, because he's got to go close to 6 foot, 6'1", big guy out there. See if they try to post him up. Up and too hard off the glass. Up, Brochu had his shot blocked from behind, and now the pack with it comes Shrewsbury, and he traveled. Yeah. Hamilton had the right idea. He just took an extra step before he delivered the pass. So Van Gilder will have it on the side, and that's going to be Vader, 54, on the ball. And he'll get the ball into White. White wants to throw over the top, gets it there, and he'll make the basket. That was Lanzillo, who took his time, but a soft touch on the shot. It goes 4-0 now. The Rutland Rec Bulls with the lead. Nice catch by Stewart. They want to go baseline. Was that a defensive kick? No, it's going to be out of bounds off from White. They're looking for Portser. And they're going to set the play up. Now, they had a lot of success with these little lob plays inside the Portser, but right now he's just not in a good position to make the shot. If he did catch it, he was behind the backboard. It's a steal by Brochu. He'll lay it out for Lanzillo. He'll go up with the left hand and get the conversion on the break. Lanzillo with a nice finish here. 6-0 the Bulls with the lead over Shrewsbury. Cole Bankert will kick the ball back on the trail, and they're looking for penetration off the dribble. And boy, I tell you, I am surprised by the offensive set. They haven't looked for Portser once on like a lob entry pass or a little air under the ball or anything. He's become a non-factor early on here. And Clifford, big shot, a lot of arc, and a little bit off the mark. And Stewart will weave his way into the open court. He'll go to the right side of the edge of the defense. Clifford almost got the steal, and Bankert. There they go down inside, and they look at up, and nope. They had the entry pass that time. Nice catch, and the shot went up a little erratic, and we'll say 6-0 the Bulls. And I'll tell you, a great effort, and it's rewarded with a save, and White will get the basketball for the Bulls to Clifford, to Brochu, to the bucket. Yes! I knew he was going to make it. That's why he zoomed on. 3-ball for Brochu. And it goes 9-0 the Bulls now. They get off to a quick start here, but sometimes, that first basket's the hardest one to get, and if Shrewsbury can just settle it down and go inside and use their strength, recognize what your asset is. That's the big guy down inside right now. That's going to be up, and it's going to be out of bounds. Hit the support holding up the backboard, and it'll be out of bounds. Sam Drake, number 5, and number 31, Ian Riley coming in for the Bulls. And it's going to be Drake getting right into the action. He'll bring it into Clifford. Oh, yeah. It's okay, they let him play through. It was an inadvertent buzzer, and Brochu will miss the layup, and Tanner Stewart will come down with the rebound. He had a big game the other night. Stewart did, number 21. There's the screen up top, and the penetration along the baseline. See, the double team was taken away, and Clifford stripped the ball. Quick hands, very quick hands by Clifford. He'll go to Brochu. Brochu, just like an extension of a coach on the court right there. Very smart, good basketball instincts, and there's a foul on Stewart. And you're going to have Drake come over, and they want Drake to take the ball out of bounds, number 5 for the Bulls. It's 2:13 to go in the first quarter, and it's 9-0 the Bulls with the lead. Clifford with the catch. Clifford bumping Bankert. Will get in there, and Bankert actually got a piece of the basketball and blocked, and it goes off from 33 Bankert's hands out of bounds. It'll be red basketball, so the Bulls will look to put it in play from the baseline, and they're going to set up that box formation. I'll leave the shot wide like this so you can see it. It's going to be off from back. I had to wait for Keith to make the call because there was so much battling going along there for the basketball. They looked like they both were touching it, but it will be off from Bankert out of bounds of Shrewsbury, so it'll be Bulls basketball. There's a catch by Brochu, and he'll throw across to Clifford. See Clifford retreat, step back. Brochu on the edge will reset the offense. There's a screen set by Clifford, and he'll give him back the basketball. Stewart read it, just laid back there, and he will have the basketball, kind of. No, he won't. Clifford to the hole, got it. Quick hands by Clifford. Boy, I tell you, they're fortunate Shrewsbury was right there to get that basketball back. It's 11-0. The Bulls with the lead. The winner will move on to the next round of the playoffs here at the Glodzik tournament. There you go, to the hole, and no good. He had a 1-and-out ordeal. And that's kind of surprising. They're not really utilizing Portser right now, 0-0 in the ballgame. And I know the Bulls have a lot to do with that, the way they're scrambling around and being quick defensively. And White down there, number 12, playing against Portser, is doing a good job on him. And Bankert got a 3-on-2 right now, and he'll pull up. He'll pass up the mid-range jumper, and Bankert will take it now. No, rebound Portser up, and there's the first 2 points. 11-2 now. See if Shrewsbury can get it going. Now they got that first bucket. Riley looking, and will get the ball into Clifford just ahead of a steal attempt by Shrewsbury's, I believe that's Bankert. Yeah, just coming back into the, hustled back into play defensively, Bankert did. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. White up, and that might have been partially blocked by Portser, and then Stewart with footsteps right on him, able to hear it and stop the dribble and not get the ball taken away. He'll penetrate, baseline up, tough shot. Ball slapped around, and it's going to be jump ball, and it's going to be down in Simmons Shrewsbury. That was Riley that got the rebound, number 31. And we're going to have a referee tie issue. You don't know all the ball games I've ever seen where they stop the game, let the kids tie their shoes. I've never seen a ref shoe come and tied. Look at the shine on those things. I tell you, these guys have worked 3 ball games tonight, these officials. Mr. Bliss and Mr. Page, and they've done an excellent job. There's another bucket. It goes 11-4 now. And Clifford with the basketball. He wants to get the handle on it, and boy, that was dangerously close to that mid-court stripe up Brochu. We'll bring the ball back to White. There's the attack by Portser. He got him in the air, and then we got a foul called and 2 shots coming up for Mr. White. Josh White going to go to the line. Yeah, and Portser picked up the foul. All right, so I'll stop the clock with 9.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. 11-4 right now. The Bulls with the lead. And off the glass and in by the big guy. Makes it 12-4. So White on his second attempt. That little hitch will not get the second shot to drop. Plenty of time to get the shot off. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and rolled off the rim on a laydown attempt by Bankert. This will count. If it goes, it'll sit on the rim and not happen. So they had a couple of close calls at the end, but it'll be the Bulls 12 and Shrewsbury 4 heading into the second quarter of play from the Glodzik tournament on Munger Vision. Bulls will have the ball and start off the second half of play. See Brochu's in the game, number 15. Number 10 out there is Glitman. And I got to catch up with some of the other numbers here. That's going to be Ka, and Lanzillo will get it. Nice catch by Lanzillo, and he'll get the basket. 14-4 now, a 10-point lead for the Bulls from the Rutland Rec department. Bankert, baseline, had it taken away and tried to throw the ball back on the edge, and it'll be Brochu with the steal up ahead to Lanzillo. He'll make the catch, and there's the trailer, and Brochu will get it. Nice play all the way around. Good patience exercise right there by Lanzillo, and then Brochu never stopped moving toward the basket, even when he didn't have the ball. You see Tanner Stewart with the ball, and he's got to get cooking. He'll go out inside, and boy, he likes to kick it back out. Bankert, no. Portser, got it. Weak side rebound, and he made him pay for it as he got the shot up and in, makes it 16-6. That's going to be up, and look at, again, Brochu coming in from the top, untouched. Nobody boxed him out, and he missed the putback. And here comes Stewart down the far side of the Hinchy Gym. He'll get it to Bankert. He'll catch in the corner. Go back to Stewart. Stewart on the elbow. And he's looking for some help right now, and he'll just go back to Bankert. And that running one-hander is going to be shy, and it's going to be blocked. A Bull got a hand on it, and that ball will go out of bounds, and we'll have number 41 in the basketball game. I believe that's Upton. It's Ben Upton that will take the ball out of bounds for Shrewsbury. Also in the ball game is 35, Quinn Kimball for Shrewsbury. Bankert on the floor once. We'll come back to Kimball, and he's got a hustle. That's will be a backcourt. Brochu stepped right in there, and he'll go up and get it. Just great instincts there by Brochu. 18-6 now. The Bulls lead goes back to 12, and they'll bring it back to Stewart. He'll go inside and got it. Nice creative move by Stewart. Brochu will make the catch over the top of Stewart, and Clifford at the scores table. He'll get set to check back in for the Bulls. Also in there is number 21, Nichols, Jacob Nichols, and we got a foul. Yeah, we got a foul called.
0-0 green.
Yeah, so a foul will be on Shrewsbury, and it'll be on the big guy, 0-0, Matt Portzer. And that will send Zach Lanzillo to the line. He'll shoot a couple, and that will stop the clock with 4:12 to go in the second quarter of play. And 18-8 will remain the score. The Bulls with the lead, and Clifford 13 checking in for the Bulls, and 55 coming in for Shrewsbury is Hamilton, and Vader 54 coming in for Shrewsbury. And so Lanzillo will get set on the second shot here. That is also the third team foul on Shrewsbury, none yet on the Bulls, and he'll get that one to drop, and it makes it 19-8. Bankert had his penetration stopped by Lanzillo, and you see Stewart will kick the ball back. They'll work it around the edge, go back to Bankert. His running one-hander will rim out on him. Battle for the basketball. I got to tell you, I'm surprised by Porter, who controlled the boards the other night, not really getting involved on the offensive end. Nice shot. Van Gilder with a fadeaway, all swish as it went through the hoop. Yeah, there's Vader with the catch and fouled.
23 red.
So 23 would be Van Gilder. He'll pick up the foul. White will come back in the ballgame. Josh White, number 12 for the Bulls. He'll be allowed to check in right now, and he'll take Lanzillo's spot.
Hands up, Matt.
So 3:36 to go in the half. 21-8, the Bulls with the lead, and Stewart will make the catch. See him set his feet on the arc, but then pulled the shot down. The ball got tipped and it's taken away up top. And they're going to look for Clifford. He'll make the catch and go back into White, and the lefty will wheel to the hole and make it. Oh, that White guy, he's all right to watch. Number 12 out there, Josh White. Got the moves down. Banker trying to set up Clifford, take him off the dribble, and what's the call going to be? A hand check or a hold here? Yeah, Clifford will be called for the foul. On the arm, on the floor, no shots. Ball will go out of bounds along the baseline. Drake will be coming in the ballgame, number 5, Sam Drake for the Bulls. And he is going to replace number 21, Jacob Nichols. All right, so we're all set with the subs, and Shrewsbury will come into Portzer, and boy, they just played that well. And they'll throw the ball up the top on the steal, get it to Drake. He'll make the catch, the layup. Nope. There's White running the floor and getting a shot. That's just hustling it down the floor, never assuming that the shot's going to be an easy shot or a high percentage shot made. And Stewart the other end. Got it. Stewart from coast to coast. So Tanner Stewart will answer that and make the lead at 15, 25-10. The Bulls in the red uniforms with the lead, and that's Clifford with the basketball. And so they want some motion. They want a screen set up top, and he went off the screen to the inside cut. And Clifford holding the ball up top, and Stewart's not close enough for the ref to start his 5 count. White wheels to the hole and gets the same results as before. Another bucket for the lefty. And it goes 27-10. That was a very patient offensive set, because at first there really was nothing happening for him offensively. And yeah, that is just creating offense. That's smart play. Stewart leaned in and took the shot and gets 2 free throws for it, and he'll be at the line. And again, when they're having trouble scoring from the field, the free throws become even more important than usual. And Stewart with a long wait will be a little bit strong with the shot. He'll get a second chance here with 2:13 to go in the half. Each team with 3 team fouls. And Tanner Stewart, number 21 out there for Shrewsbury, will be a little long on that. And Portzer kept it alive. Stewart will get it. He'll put it on the floor, step to the hole, and nope. Look at him battle inside for the ball. That's going to be a miss. They've had some chances here, and again, the basketball just won't cooperate with him. And Clifford will be tripped up. He'll hit the deck, and he'll be okay, I think. He's a tough guy. He's getting up, and yeah, so Vader will be called for the foul, and it's going to be the 4th team foul. And now Brochu will come in, and Clifford will come out. So Brochu, number 15 in the ballgame for the Bulls in the red uniform. Since you're at the Glodzik tournament, actually I'm at the Glodzik tournament. You're watching this at home, probably like in the living room or something. Brochu, baseline, will give it back. Van Gilder thought about it, pulled it down. Brochu, swish! Nice play on the perimeter, a little toss and catch, and it was just a matter of who's going to actually take the shot. 29-10, the Bulls with the lead. And boy, Stewart just got a whole bunch of traffic, and Porcher couldn't make the catch. It was a tough catch to make. It was at his feet, and it was short hopped, and the ball will go out of bounds. So Van Gilder, with a minute and a half to go, will stand in the corner of the Hinchy Gym, and he'll hang up the ball handed to him from the official Keith Page. And Brochu with the catch. And they're looking for Drake, I believe, in the pass. Just a little bit too much of a lead on it, and Drake didn't really release and go to the ball. And that'll be a rare turnover here in this first half for the Bulls. Stewart got the ball down inside to number 55, Hamilton, and got a travel call on Hamilton. He went to attack the basket and just took the steps, and that'll be a turnover with 1:21 to go in the second quarter. Now Bankert coming back in the ball game, number 33, Cole Bankert for the Shrewsbury squad. Shrewsbury squad. Wow, so I sound like a New Jersey person. Who would ever want to do that? Here comes Brochu up, and nice job by the defensive play. I think it was Bankert that angled him away from the hole. Stewart got to the baseline. He'll turn inside, put it up, and nope. And there's Porter. No. Tried to snap one off on a little hook shot, and Porter. No. Stewart had it, lost it. Drake will come down with it. Go to Brochu. We're at 1 minute to go in the first half of play, and it's 29-10. The Bulls with the lead. And Brochu's pass will get there. Van Gilder up and fouled. Yeah, that's going to be on Stewart. And he's getting fatigued right now. You can just tell by his body language. He's logged a lot of minutes. And that will stop the clock with 43.5 seconds to go in the second quarter. And it's going to be the 5th team foul on Shrewsbury. That's irrelevant. It's 2 shots fouled in the act of shooting. And Van Gilder will be up and go. Nope. Try to use the window. Almost gave it to him. So we stay at 29-10. He'll try to save the second shot. That'll be up and no. So 10 red, lane violation, and it's going to be called on Tristan Glitman. So Glitman went into the paint a little early, and Shrewsbury will have the basketball, and it's going to be Tanner Stewart with the ball. Bankert got stripped of the ball. Drake will have it. He'll go to Brochu, and Brochu got it. He'll go down to White, to the hole. Yes. Boy, I like the way they just keep rotating down toward the basket. I like the attacking style that the Bulls play. 31-10. Shrewsbury down by 21, and they'll turn the ball over, and Glitman on the break for the Bulls. He'll get into the front court. He'll swing the ball over, and there's still plenty of time. 13 seconds to go. Drake had the catch. Brochu with the ball. Down to 9 seconds on the clock. Brochu way outside the edge. We'll get it down to White. This will be up, and Van Gilder, no good, and Brochu sets, fires, no. It was a Bulls first half. They'll have a 21-point lead, 31-10 over Shrewsbury from the Glodzik tournament in the Hinchy Gym on Munger Vision. Down by a 31-10 score. They need to make a statement real quick here in this third quarter and get back in the ballgame. Obviously, they're not going to score 21 points right here, but they need to string together 2-3 baskets in a row and get a defensive stop and do it in spurts like that, 4 or 6 points at a time, 4 or 6 points at a time. They need Porcher to assert himself like that. He didn't get the finish, but he got in there and got the rebound, and foul will be called, and I believe it's going to be on number 54, Vader. Yeah, Vader will get called for the foul, and the ball will go out of bounds to the Bulls. And we will see some pressure now in the backcourt. And Brochu came off a screen and got a man wide open down the end of their end. It's Riley. He'll let the defender go by, put it up a little bit strong off the glass. Porcher with the rebound will lay it out ahead. And Vader will grab it. He's going to take it out to the hole. Stop. Shot was blocked, and all will be out from Riley out of bounds. So it'll become Shrewsbury basketball. It's Bankert, and he can light it up. They need him to get hot like that. Cole Bankert with the basket makes it 31-12. And again, you have to look at this as possession by possession. You can't look at it and say, oh my God, look at how big a deficit is. You just keep on working at it, keep on working at it. And Brochu got all the way down inside. Portser had it. There's a foul on White. That time Portser got inside position. And that's why the foul was committed by White, trying to come through the backside. And we'll have Tanner Stewart to bring the ball in play to Bankert, and Cole Bankert. No pressure, will bring it right up between circles, give the pass up on that far side. And Vader's pass will come back to Stewart. They get it down to Portser, and boy, he's been in the paint a long time. He'll turn fire, no good. And he still hasn't left the paint. He'll get it, and he'll get the bucket. 31-14 now, lead down to 17. Brochu, and that's going to be blocked by Tanner Stewart. They got the ball down to Peter Gibb, and he went to take the shot, and Stewart, looking like Spider-Man flying through the air, will make the block, and he'll stay with the Bulls. Brochu, head fake, penetrates, off balance, no. Portser with the rebound, he'll find Stewart. They need more of that right there. Defensive rebounds, get the offense going. Cole Bankert fouled, going to the line. Bankert was fouled, and I believe it'll be called on Gibb, number 11. 11 red, yeah, so we'll be on Gibb, and then we'll send Bankert to the line, and that'll stop the clock with 4:26 to go. And the choppier the play like this, the more it will favor the Shrewsbury squad. Now they got to convert the free throws. Not the first time. He'll get a second shot here. Again, a single elimination, so whoever wins tonight will move on deeper into the Glodzik tournament. The loser will get to meet Beth Glodzik and Ann Higgins, and that's not a bad deal either. You just don't get to play more basketball. They'll throw the top, and Brochu will pass up the shot. He'll have Stewart on him defensively, bring the ball back, and a lot of ball fakes, not a lot of movement there. He'll duck underneath this time and penetrate, go baseline, get it up, and I'll tell you what a job of working his way down inside. Portser will rip the ball out of there, get ahead to Bankert, and he will go up. Nope, he just had a problem making a clean catch. Vader got it. Vader will pump it in, the lead will go down to 15. Here goes Brochu into the front court. He'll pivot around and dump the ball into Josh White. And White will wheel to the hole, and that's going to be a fadeaway, no good. Portser with the rebound, shot taken by Nichols. Up ahead to Bankert, and nope. Rebound, loose, Bankert will duck underneath the defender, put it up, no good. And who's got it? I can't see number, got a foul called on White, and it's going to be Stewart, Tanner Stewart, who is down inside all those red jerseys I could not see. So Stewart at the line, and again, in choppier the play like this, the better off Shrewsbury is going to be. It's 31-16. They got the lead down to 15, but more importantly, they stop the clock with 3:22 to go, and they get to try to make points without the clock running. Nope, he'll be a little flat on that one. And Drake coming in along with Clifford. So Drake will wear number 5, Clifford will be number 13. And Stewart trying to save 1 of 2 here. Will be up and nope. Ball tipped around. It looks like Brochu will get it. He'll chase it down and keep the dribble alive himself. And Brochu, with Stewart dogging him all the way down the court, will spin and go to the outside now. He'll get to the edge of the arc and pull it back, and good pressure being applied by Stewart. Brochu got the inside position, ball fake, gave it to White. He rolled to the hole and he traveled. Great job though of really just feeding off from your teammate and rolling to the hole. And other than the travel, that was a beautiful play. Seriously, I'm not saying that's a joke. You can tell I'm joking because I laugh. So I was very serious on that. Bankert at the logo. Okay, if you haven't noticed, we haven't been here yet, the Hinchy Gym's got a brand new hardwood floor, brand new paint job, got new score clocks, floorboards, got new lighting. It is just a spectacular place to come watch a ball game. And Brochu again will work hard against Stewart, and now Bankert will step out on the switch. They'll snap the pass back to Clifford. 3-point shot, no. Rebound will be Portser. He had it, lost it up, and no. Portser again will get it, and he'll lose it again. Brochu just bugging him off, and Brochu will get the basket. Oh, that's just sticking with it right there by Brochu. 33-16. Bulls with the lead, and there's Portser. No. Rebound on the floor. Stewart will pivot, go up, and no. He was in a lot of traffic, and Stewart will make the save. Don't hit the backboard. Hit the back of the backboard, that black post that holds it up, and that's out of bounds. Yeah, so coming in now will be for the Bulls, White, Josh White. And that's going to be a turnover. Yeah, so they'll set up on that far side of the gym. And Upton, number 41, coming in the basketball game now. Not really there they go. They finally get the official the basketball. He's counting bodies. Got to make sure there's just 5 on the floor for each team. Upton with the catch. We'll push it inside to Portser, and he'll catch. Oh, well, he gets down in the paint, though, and he doesn't really leave. And he gets too far into the basket. Nice catch by Clifford. Great ball control, body control, and that's going to be a foul on Portser. Yeah, and that's going to be 3 on Portser, and that's going to send Lanzillo to the line. And again, with a 17-point lead right now, and Zach Lanzillo at the line. Minute 58 to go in the third quarter. He's not going to get the bounce. I thought he might be able to milk it in, but he couldn't quite do it. And now we'll keep it at 33-16. And he'll get that one. Put a lot of rotation on that. That was a beautiful shot. This is going to be Stewart to the outside, and that's going to be Clifford and Brochu that get on him and double team him. See the defense, and he kept the ball alive. He'll go down to Portser. He'll roll the whole fade, fire. No, a little short. Upton with the basketball. He'll go to Stewart, and they'll kick it back out, and Brochu will make yet another steal. And then Brochu able to turn and crash. And they're calling an offensive foul. Now Brochu will be called for the offensive foul. And so Shrewsbury will take over with a minute 40 to go in the third quarter. That's going to go up and be a little strong. And Portser, I'm not sure if it's Lanzillo or Van Gilder. It'll be Van Gilder called for the foul, and that'll send Portser to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, and Coach Brochu wants a timeout for the Bulls. So that's what we'll have with a minute 36 to go in the third quarter. We'll come back with Shrewsbury at the line, 34-16, the Bulls with the lead. So that's the first time out taken here, I believe, in the third quarter by the Bulls. Is, you know, even with a big lead, you still want to be on the same page as a team. You still want to execute your plays, and you know don't want to be sloppy and loose out there, no matter what the score is. And we'll stay at 34-16 now. That is also the 5th team foul on the Bulls, just 2 on Shrewsbury, and they'll have a second chance here as Portser looking to get this second free throw. Will be up, and no. Van Gilder with the rebound. He'll come to Brochu. He'll push the ball over midcourt. Got a lot of tempo going on. No look pass off to Clifford, and he'll give it back to Brochu, and they'll go on the side of Lanzillo. And see what they came up with after that timeout. They had a set play they wanted to work on, or some new design came up, but see Brochu looking, and he'll go down to Lanzillo. He's inside the paint, and he might have traveled. Yeah, that'll be the call. And he took about 4 little baby steps, but that still equals big steps. That's the travel. And one thing you'll find at this age level, or any age level, actually, big lead late in the third quarter, got to keep their intensity level up. The sharper your intensity, the better you execute plays. And it's only it's only nature, kind of look at the clock and not slack off, but lose your intensity. And Banker, no. Stewart, yes. So good effort by Stewart results in 2 points off the missed first shot. He'll get the offensive rebound and put it in. 34-18 now, the Bulls with the lead. They have the basketball. They have the red uniforms on, and Clifford wide open and didn't take the shot. He'll give it to Brochu. He'll go baseline now, and that's going to be Lanzillo. No. On the rim, no good. Drake with the save will come back to Portser. He wants to outlet the ball. Lanzillo will make the steal. Yeah, he'll get control of the ball. Bader was there also, and the clock down to 23 seconds, and Brochu will give it to Clifford and see if they'll hold for the last shot. We're down to 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. Now they got it down to the point now where at 13 seconds they'll probably be able to run one play, and it's going to be a good play. See Lanzillo go to the left hand on that? Almost a steal. It is a steal. It'll count if it goes. No. And at the buzzer, it'll glance off the rim, and the Bulls will have a 36-18 lead over Shrewsbury in the Glodzik tournament. So what will be the final 6 minutes of this basketball game will be the Bulls with the ball and Clifford. See him with the crossover, getting into the front court. And Stewart, tell you what, he runs the point very well, but he also plays extremely good defense. They'll say tipped basketball, and no, they're going to say Shrewsbury basketball. Okay, I thought I saw a different call than I saw, but this is my 3rd game tonight, and I get a little punchy after that. And up and got it. That was Banker. They left alone on the baseline, and he took advantage of it and put it in. It's just a 16-point deficit, so I mean, it is very possible to see a comeback. But you need defensive stops. Gibb up and no good. Rebound, Van Gilder. Weak side offensive rebound, up and in, 38-20. Yeah, and here comes Banker's going to run the point now. 33 in the ball game. He was player of the game the other night for Shrewsbury. And I'll have the post-game ceremony where they'll have the players of the game announced for both sides. And you get to see Beth Glodzik and Ann Higgins. Like I said, that's a good deal. That's nothing wrong with that. We'll have the ball taken out of bounds for Shrewsbury, and number 31 in the ball game is Griffin Day, along with Quinn Kimball, 35. I'm looking for another body. Okay, oh, there he is, taking the ball out of bounds. Couldn't see him. It's Bankert, and he's going to go up top to Stewart. He'll make the catch. He'll stand at the arc, and look at the great defensive posture by Van Gilder. Good help defense, and it's going to go to Porcher. He had it, lost it, and here comes Gibb the other way. His pass will get to Lanzillo. He'll go to the left hand, spin it up and in. Enough English on the ball to do it. And it sounds like he bought his own fan club. That was something. Quite a shriek from up there. Bankert's pass. We'll get over to Stewart, and we're down to 4:44 to go in a 40-20 ball game. Up underneath. What a job. Up and should be green ball. Yeah, it was slapped out of bounds. It was blocked by Lanzillo, I believe. Yeah, what they want to do, see the ref calming everybody down, keeping emotions in check. It'll be Shrewsbury basketball. Kimball standing all alone will get there. He'll get underneath the basket a little bit too far, and he's in trouble now. And boy, I'm not sure why that wasn't a travel, but it ends up in a turnover, and they'll go up ahead to Gibb, and he will set, fire, and get it. He was late getting to the ball game, but he's sure making it count now. 42-20, the Bulls well in command here, and Kimball brought it to the elbow. We'll bring it back to Bankert. Bankert being guarded by Van Gilder, and they try to work off the screen, and he does. And well, I think that was partially blocked. And Lanzillo will get the basketball. He'll get it up to Van Gilder, and there's the pass to Gibb. Gibb having quite the offensive 4th quarter, and looking for the assist. And the ball will come down, up, and almost in. That was taken by number 10, Tristan Glitman. The shot was taken. And Gibb will get the foul. And that is going to be the 6th team foul on the Bulls. So you have Drake, number 5, coming in for the Bulls, and 21 coming in for the Bulls is Jacob Nichols. Upton, 41 in the ball game for Shrewsbury. And I know another body came. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 34 came in. That's Chris Brown. So Chris Brown in the ball game for Shrewsbury. Boy, he killed the dribble and got caught in a trap, and Clifford almost tied him up, and he'll get the ball back to Bankert. He'll make the catch around the shoulder, drive in the hole, and nope. Good effort, got his own rebound, puts it on the floor, up, and no. There's Porcher, fades, fires, no good. On the baseline, it'll be taken out there by Gibb. So Gibb with 4 points and a rebound and a foul here in the 4th quarter. And here comes Clifford. Clifford will accelerate baseline, traveled. Yep. He had the right idea, but he just dragged that back foot. And we're nearing the midway point at the 3:10 to play mark. Brown will make the catch, couldn't get the shot off. Clifford got in the pass lane, ball was coming back to Stewart. Clifford with the steal, will throw down. Gibb looking for 6 points in the 4th quarter. Oh, he's definitely got his own cheering section over there also. 2:59 to go in the basketball game, and the Bulls will move on deeper into the Glodzik tournament in 2008. Glitman up ahead, Clifford with the catch, will get the handle on the basketball, go to Drake, he'll put it up, and that was definitely blocked. Glitman up and got it! And Glitman liked it. He got right into it. Yeah, that'll be tipped out of his hands, goes to Stewart, to Bankert. He wants to go baseline, puts the shot up. It was a tough angle, got it off the backboard to himself. Little hook shot right there will be no good. Glitman will have the rebound. He'll go to Gibb. Gibb looking for another assist. Will go to Drake. He'll make the catch and couldn't save it. went off his hands out of bounds, and it'll become Shrewsbury basketball with 2:21 to go. So we've already seen tonight the West Rutland 5th and 6th grade basketball team advance with a win over Dorset. Christ the King 6th grade advance with a win over Poultney, and the Bulls on the verge of advancing with a win over Shrewsbury, 48-20, with just 2 minutes to go in the basketball game. I hope you're enjoying the Glodzik Tournament 2008. This is real local sports coverage right here. This is in your community. Look at Stewart go up one more time. Stewart, one more time. He should dunk it. Oh, he brought the ball down, and they'll squirt it out. Up, and no. Another chance? No. Portser? No. I'll tell you what. That's how the night's gone for them. They had their chances, and they just couldn't get that darn hoop to cooperate with the basketball. And Clifford to Drake. He killed the dribble, bring it back to Clifford with 122 to go on the clock. And Portser will pick up foul number 4. And that will send Jacob Nichols to the line. Yeah, so it's going to be 2 shots coming up, and got Hamilton and Bader coming in for Shrewsbury. And Riley, number 31, coming in for the Bulls. So all the switching being done. And then it'll be Clifford that will come out, and Bankard come out for Shrewsbury. Clifford for the Bulls, and Portser coming out, and they'll get a good hand. It was a good effort. Hey, they got to the 3rd level in the tournament. 49-20, the Bulls with the lead, and they're just a minute 18 away from the win. Oh, what a spin move by Chris Brown. No. Ball on the floor, bodies on the floor. Vader got it. That's just good hustle. With just 63 seconds to go down, 49-22. They are all scrapping and digging for the ball. That was a great effort. To the hole, no. Drake's got it. He'll keep it alive, and he'll back it up and throw the ball back up top to Gibb. That ball will make it all the way across to his teammate, and off the glass and in by Nichols. Jacob Nichols. Everybody getting in the scoring column now. 51 points on the board by the Bulls. That's pretty scary. Stewart on the drive, left it short. Ball will come down. Riley with the rebound will shuffle it up ahead. And the steal the other way by Stewart. He's going to go in, and nope, got too far into the backboard. Drake will outlet the basketball to Nichols. Nichols, 16 seconds to go. We'll put it up, and nope, trying to use the window. It'll come down. This will be Gibb. He'll go up. He'll be a little long and strong, and Upton will toss over the top, and it'll be taken over by Gibb on the steal. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He'll come over. Nichols, and you're going to hear the buzzer, and that's the ball game. And the Bulls will win from the Rutland Rec Department. They'll defeat Shrewsbury in a very good ball game by both sides and a well-officiated contest. We'll get the players of the game. I'll pick up Ann Glodzik, Higgins, and Beth Glodzik.
We will have a participation. Bethany Glodzik and
They're going to acknowledge the officials also, Keith Page and...
Participation awards. So go ahead, Shrewsbury.
Well, wait a minute, they're going to go, okay. They're going to go to Shrewsbury first, okay. Yeah, they're waiting for Shrewsbury to head out to the...
They did a great job. You betcha. Round of applause.
Yeah, they get another round of applause. Yeah, they'll head on out, and then we'll get the players of the game from Pat. And you want more coverage of the Glodzik tournament throughout the week. And boy, always a tough choice to think of who would the players of the game be for this contest.
Good job. Okay, now for the player of the game. For Shrewsbury, number 54, Keon Huntvader.
So Keon Huntvader, 54, is the player of the game for Shrewsbury. Congratulations.
And Rutland Rec Bulls will be back. The player of the game for this evening, number 32, Zach
The 32 for the Bulls will be Zach Lenzillo, and that will conclude the night here at the Hinchy Gym. We'll fade off on Beth and Ann, and I'll say, oh, we got the rest. Wait a minute.
They got an all-volunteer, and the West Rutland Booster Club has gotten them Ed Glodzik 5th and 6th grade 2008 Memorial Tournament mug.